everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Johnson. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, let's go!
Okay, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway.
You know, just because you look the role doesn't mean you can play the role. And in a matchup like this, we know one guy has a lot of strength. You can just see the muscularity. One guy doesn't. But this sport has taught us time and time again, sometimes that doesn't matter at all.
Like the great Sugar Ray Robinson, a lot of people think the greatest fighter of all time, pound for pound. He used to say that boxing is like geometry. It's about angles, keeping somebody off balance. Not who's stronger, but who can use those assets, or who can keep the other guy from using them.
Good block by Bad Intentions. Johnson's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. What happened to the get-to-know-ya? They're getting to know each other real quick here.
Unbelievable. I feel like I'm at a fancy restaurant, and we've already had 4 courses, and the chef came out and said, hey, don't be full yet. You got 8 more to go.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Blocks that punch. How is this strategy of employing the jab time and time again going to pay off for him?
Well, it's going to be kind of like, you know, when you put your kids to sleep, you know? You get a little peace and quiet. He's going to be left alone. He's not going to be bothered. He's not going to have a headache if he uses his jab.
Been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Good block by Bad Intentions. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. A nice block by left hook. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Johnson. Able to dismiss that body shot. And yet another right hand lands. On the mark, the counter punch by Johnson. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Halfway through this round here. Johnson's proving to be elusive. Left hook's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
Well-placed counter punch by Johnson. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Use the jab.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Johnson's got a tough go of it now, as you can see swelling. Nice block by Johnson. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Accurate counter punch by left hook. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. And a smart counter punch by left hook.
He's tired. Don't stay in one spot. Circle.
Very nice defensive guard there. Blocks it away. 10 seconds remaining in this round. we come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Body and head. Double up on your punches. Double up your body punches, then head. Let's get on that swelling. Get the compress on that.
Here we go with the fourth round. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good way to protect the midsection. Devastating blow by Johnson. Johnson's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it.
Keep the head moving.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Halfway through round number 4. Just not there, straight right hand off the mark. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Keep your hands up.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. He just missed that shot up top. And a smart counter punch by left hook. Seconds to go in the fourth. End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Good defensive skill with the block by Johnson. No, he missed that right. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
You need to keep the head moving.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
Keep working the body.
Half halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by left hook. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Devastating blow by left hook. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Good defensive skill with the block by Bad Intentions. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Oh, Johnson stunned, and he is hurt. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
And he needs to be before any more time goes by.
Well-placed counterpunch by Johnson. Twists and turns and a non-stop battle. It continues on as we've reached the 1-minute mark to go. Very clean offense from defense by Johnson. Johnson's doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. The jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts if you want to win it on the outside. You know, you're not going to do it with your feet. This is not kickboxing. You know, you're going to do it with your jab. And that's exactly, it's boxing 101. Control range, control distance, control the jab.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. committing to the head work. You see him go there again. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Up and down, side to side.
Blocks that belt line well. Johnson's not putting forth much offense at all. Now, listen, I get it. You put forth some offense. You got hurt. You were stunned in this fight. So now you're strictly thinking defense. But at some point, he's got to change.
Yeah, he does. Otherwise, he can't win this fight. And his opponent is just going to keep coming like that ocean, banging into that shore, and it's going to come further up the shoreline. It's not going to go away.
Back to the body.
Accurate counter punch by left hook.
Keep working the body.
Johnson's now at a point in this fight where his defense is going to become crucial. He has to protect that eye. The swollen eye is getting worse.
Yeah, he does. He has to be cognizant of everything. He needs anything out there that he can use for an advantage right now. He's got to position himself where his opponent can't get into the place where he can throw punches towards that bad eye, towards that blind spot where he has no vision. He's got to keep the fight where that good eye is always able to pick up those punches. He's got to position himself in a perfect way now.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Johnson's in bad shape. Oh, look at that. You know you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent. Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Good block there by left hook. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Good-looking counter punch. What a good counter punch by left hook. job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by left hook. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Nice block by left hook. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
It's hard to believe that he can win this fight on the scorecards. That means it's do or die at this point. You got to go for broke.
Yeah, that means that you got to come up with that Hail Mary pass. Now, when you come up with that Hail Mary pass, you don't just chuck the ball. You have to have a receiver down there. You have to make sure that he's running a certain route. Right now, he's got to look for one spot, something to land that shot.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. A little defense turns to offense by Johnson. Johnson's showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Block by left. There it is! Johnson stunned and he is hurt. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
Yeah, he's aware that he has to be.
Boy, what guts. What guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
Well-placed counter by Johnson. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good-looking right hand after he got hit. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Johnson. Johnson's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
Good block by Bad Intentions. What a good counter punch by left hook. A stinging uppercut by Johnson. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Johnson's got a real problem, and he knows it, because that eye is worsening, and if it seals all the way shut, if it's swollen that badly, we could see a stoppage in this fight.
Yes, we can. And right now, what should be seen is the corner of his opponent should see that advantage, and a fighter needs to see that advantage and be told that, and move to the right place, move to the side, and throw those kind of punches that can take advantage of that eye being closed.
End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Block that time. It was intended to the head. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him, because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
but he's doing a real nice job of just staying away from the danger.
And now he's got to find a little bit of a way to create offense without getting into that danger zone again.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Johnson's in a real tough spot now with that cut. Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. Look at that, no doubt about it, he's hurt. That series of punches just got to him.
You know, right now he needs to go into that old Dean Smith four-corner offense where he just kills some time, slows things down a little bit.
He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. Good defensive skill with the block by left hook. Able to dismiss it. Block by bad intentions. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Well-targeted counterpunch by left hook. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. On the mark, the counterpunch by Johnson. Johnson's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous.
Wow! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He is in a real bad spot right now. Maybe a punch or two and he could be on the deck. Oh, boy, he's got to get right to the inside. Just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land a bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
And for the official judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring.
Your winner, that intention, Johnson.
Johnson's your winner by majority decision, Teddy.
I know there's going to be something to talk about in the barbershops around the city, around the state tomorrow, because a lot of people are going to have a different look about that decision.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.